Hey guys, it's Lydia here. I am chilling out in my room by myself. Just finished Taco Tuesday, and I wanted to stop by and share some thoughts with you in light of the season, maybe, but also just some insight for you about one simple thing that we all forget. Maybe we don't know yet. Um, because as a mom, a mom of four boys and busy ones at that, they can be a little rambunctious at mealtime. And life can get really busy, hectic, and stressful, so meal times can feel extra stressful, especially when your kids are rammy and loud and noisy and maybe even hyper, things like that. One of the things that I help women with all the time is tapping into the stress in their life, helping people understand how to better dial into managing your stress. And this is a big one. It's huge. It's such a big deal. So I know it seems really silly to talk about chewing your food, but it's really a big deal. So if you're coming to life right now in a more stressed out state as we head into the holiday season, this is an opportunity for you to think about that for a second, because you do get to shift that. It's really up to you. If life is a little too stressful and hectic, make a change, decide you want to slow down and take more time for yourself. So tonight I had one of those days. It was super, full, lots of work I get to do, lots of family stuff I get to figure out, juggling everything this time of year, getting the Christmas tree, getting a kid a haircut, getting kid ready for a concert, all the things, not to mention, I still have to work. I still have to support my clients. I still have to do all these things. So it was one of those days where it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do today. And I have to take the day off tomorrow. So I have to do double time. And then mealtime comes around. The kids are a little hyper. Not too bad. A little hyper. And I'm just like, you know what, guys? Here's your dinner. I'm going to go eat my dinner in my room. And the reason why I did that is not because I don't love my kids, but sometimes mama needs a little time out. And I knew that I needed to sit down and breathe and relax and chew my food very slowly, because the first bite I took in the room with everyone, I noticed I was inhaling my food. And the reason why I'm kind of overemphasizing this is because if you wolf down your food, you are in a stressed out state already. Either A, you've waited too long to eat your food, or you're just kind of overwhelmed in the moment. And what happens is when you eat in a rush, your body still is in this sympathetic state of like fight or flight mode, and you are in a hurry and you can't actually relax to assimilate your food properly. Your body won't slow down enough to actually do what it's designed to do, to break down your food. And a lot of things can become problematic because of this. So it's a really big deal also, because if you're eating your food way too flipping fast and you're in this state of fight or flight, when you don't have your food broken down in your body, a lot of problems can happen. So I just reminded myself, I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to sit on the floor. I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to rush around. I'm just going to sit here and chill. I'm going to put one bite of food in my mouth, chew it very slowly, and wait till it's all done before I put the next bite in my mouth. Because, if we get into shovel mode, if you're shoveling and you're like not putting the fork down in the plate between bites, you need to chill the F out, because this is not good for you. This is not good for your health, your body. You're totally in fight or flight. and take a signal from your body and just stop for a second and pause. And the reason why is because when you're in fight or flight, you cannot properly digest your food. So you may overeat. Okay, so how many of us are bitching right now about the 5 pounds or whatever the hell we gained over Thanksgiving because we ate a little too much, and now we're heading into another holiday and we're worried about the same thing happening? We get to take back the controls, y'all, and do something about it. So I love this one simple tip that I'm sharing with you today, to slow down when you eat your food. Don't be in such a hurry. And actually count your chews. I double dog dare you the next time you eat to go and count how many chews you have when you take a bite. If it's like 10, girl, dude, you need to chew a lot longer than that. That is totally not going to be enough. Because your stomach doesn't have teeth, for one thing, and because you're gonna maybe overeat. So over the years, I have shared this message, I don't know, 1,000 times, and it never ceases to be important. It never ceases to be something I have to remind myself of, and my kids. You guys, I have 4 boys. Can you imagine what it's like eating? Sometimes it is like, I sometimes can't even eat around them. I'm like, dude, you gotta slow down. So it's a constant lesson that I'm going over. But one of the really, really cool things is when people really embody this concept in just taking that pause before you eat, versus taking for granted the time you get to eat your food, just like really pausing and really being present when you're at your meals, is that you can start to do that in all areas of your life. You can start to just be more present. And it's really important because we just live in way too overstressed, way too fast of society. We're always on the go. We're always doing more. And we need to chill out. We need to slow down. And one of the coolest things that I swear to you, this is the truth, is when my clients have actually put this into practice long enough, because I make it part of what they do with me. We sit there, we talk about this, we have an exercise we do. They actually, yes, it's true, they lose weight. And I know, I don't want to overemphasize this whole concept of weight being like the be all end all, but you guys, think about it for just a second. If you are slowing down when you're eating and really enjoying your food and chewing it really, really well and letting yourself get fully satiated and full, you might not eat quite as much food. So that's one thing. But you're also going to be able to break down and digest your food effectively so that it goes through your whole digestive tract properly and doesn't cause you additional problems along the way. So I feel like I'll never be done sharing this message, but this is something that I was thinking about. I had to stop and pause myself, so I thought I'd come and share it with you because we all need those reminders to slow down. You move too fast, right? Don't we? Especially now, especially as we end out our year, especially as there's possibly so many things going on. And as women, ladies, it's okay sometimes if you feel like mealtime is too hectic for you to let your kids know you're having a mommy dinner time in your room. Occasionally, I totally have to do this, and I feel zero guilt about it because, I've spent plenty of time with my kids nurturing them in other ways today, so I'm taking a time out. We don't always have to have a meal every single time with mommy in the room. So I took a mommy me time, chewing my food. I didn't feel like telling them to do it again. I decided to do it for myself. And so anyway, so I thought I'd come and remind y'all because top 2 things here are really, number 1, to think about your stress right now in life and what are some very simple ways that will make the most kind of movement in the right direction for you to chill out and slow down and to embrace the moment. And honestly, before you eat, because you have to eat every day, right? We have to eat. it's a great time. It's a great time to do that, to really be more present. And then you may even start to think and plan a little bit more and not make, eating like an afterthought, right? Because I think we do that too in this culture, especially when we have busy seasons of life. So that is my public service announcement to you today. Chew your food. I highly recommend playing a game, trying it out, put on some mellow music, try to eat your meals in a relaxed state, and shoot for 30 times. I guarantee you, you will be amazed that you probably don't even make it to 30. But your food should be really, 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 really broken down and almost liquidy, which most people are going to feel is kind of weird because we're so used to chewing too fast and having chunks go down our throat. But it should be broken down really well. And this will really help you. It'll help you with your energy. It'll help you with your belly and feeling bloated. It'll help you eat less and not feel like you have to overeat. And it'll just help you practice being present with yourself. So there you have it. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.